Hello guys, welcome back to MeHeRe, the space for mental health recovery. And this is hard to film. I'm not gonna lie, I never thought that I would empathize with the YouTubers or people out there who are not filming constantly, because when I started this, I was just like, yes, I want to do this. I'm so in for this. I feel right, like I feel good about it. I have my ambition, it's all there. Everything was there that I needed. And then from one day, no, it was more like kind of a process where I just started not to feel motivated to even do this. I'd sit down, film a video. I tried a couple of times, but nothing came out. Nothing that I would love to share with you, because this was a kind of spirit. It wouldn't have done good to society. Stepping into week 10 of this. How insane is that? Week 10 has been over 2 months now. Things have been getting a little bit complicated regards to my mental health, and I think it's such a huge step for me to even come on here and share this, because I created this space to just share with you my past experiences that I had with my mental health and how I got over it or gained a certain strength. And then all of a sudden, with being in this situation that we are right now, this recovery status that I gained just started to break apart, step by step, day by day. It got worse and worse and worse, until Wednesday, I think it was, I experienced a mental breakdown, something that I haven't experienced now for almost, like, let's say 6 months. It was just so surprisingly to me that it even happened. Now looking back and trying to understand what even what brought me there, it is easier. But within that moment and within that process, I noticed that I wasn't feeling well. I even told my friends and stuff, and and the thing was, I was noticing it, but I barely did anything against it. It's just like I kept myself distracted. I kept myself busy with university. The week on one of Q4, started quite busy already, and I kind of just dove into it and I let that happen to me, but I did not necessarily admit it that I wasn't doing fine, and distance to it that I needed. I just stepped over that, and once you cross that line of not listening to your body, not listening to your mind, not listening to your heart, it's very hard to get even back to, because you do not realize once this line is over, gone, and you have stepped across it, it's like the process of that it's getting worse with your mental health is just happening, and you are not that aware about it anymore. Or you also try to not start believing in it, and you start to distract yourself, and you just get into this downwards tunnel. I also noticed, and I also knew already indirectly through the contact of my friends, that I wasn't the only one dealing with this shit right now. And even now, I think, and I know that I'm not the only one, because this is so common, because we are so used to just, swallow things down and just continue and to burn ourselves out. And this is how a burnout even starts to exist. Like I mentioned before, once you have this line where you might, it's like a cross, where you can still choose to either look after yourself and step back, or you follow whatever is expected from you, whatever needs to be delivered, and you're kind of part of the system, and you're just going with it. But you don't really take care for yourself and look after yourself. You just feel even it's this kind of split between feeling guilty and feeling bad for stepping back and getting out of this go, go, go system, or just continuing and just then experiencing whatever your body and your mental health cannot keep up with, because this is unhuman. The road that we are doing and we are going most of the time because we feel guilty for not to do so, that is the road of unhuman conditions, unhuman expectations. And the other side is just looking after yourself, but is seen from society as a really, really selfish and not beneficial for the society because it's very concentrated and focused on your own health. And if you choose this one, I always feel guilty for it, and I always feel like I don't have time for it. And it's so weird, you know, because this road of just looking after yourself and putting yourself first should not be the road I expect, or society conditioned me to think that at the end of the road of looking after yourself and putting yourself first is failure. Whereas the road where you push yourself, you go beyond yourself, you follow the system, you follow the steps, you follow the expectations, that will lead to success, and this will lead to happiness. This road is the road of ifs and you should. And this is the road of I can and I will. Whereas looking after yourself and strengthening yourself, building up self-esteem, won't lead to any failure. It will only make you as a person stronger and stronger connected to your inner sense of self.